Hello friends, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello friends. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello friends. Welcome in friends. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'll give it a minute to see who wants to come in and talk with me. We're going to talk about legit kits, block of the month, what you're going to need, what all is included and what you're going to get and all of that stuff. I'm getting myself something to drink because that is step number one, because got to stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate, right? Got some seltzer here, that's all. Nothing fun, just seltzer. All right, so I'm trying to watch on both. Well, hi Terry. Hello friend, hello new friend. I see you on all of my socials. Hopping in to join me today. So hello friends, hello, hello, hello. I'm watching over here on my two. So it looks like we are going to be successful in streaming to both YouTube and Tickety Talk. So who has done a legit kit pattern before? We have anybody? Has anybody done foundation paper piecing before? Nope. All right. So if you have done nope to foundation paper piecing or nope to legit kits, Terry? Oh yeah. Okay. Hey Beth, how are ya? Hello friends, hello, hello, hello. So we are going, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what is included. No legit, but yes, paper piecing. Awesome. Cool. So this is something that anybody could do who has some sewing skill. Basic things that you're going to need are going to be obviously your sewing machine, an ironing space. I do use steam with my iron, especially with these. Sometimes we can get into a lot of itty bitty pieces and you really want those crisp. Whether it's your full-size iron, a small little project iron, the wooden rollers are good. The only thing I personally would not recommend, and I have one myself, is these guys. A little where you can press open your seam, because you tend to get in there and really, really stretch it out. Hi, Sharon. And you can, with as many bias seams as there are, I use this for many projects, but it tends to stretch the fabric out there at that seam, and you don't want that. So use your iron. If you get to a point where there's a whole bunch that are coming together, and you will end up with that, hit it with your hot iron. Take your iron off, put something heavy on it, whether it's a clapper or just a piece of wood, a book, something that will help hold it down until it cools. But I do not recommend this. It's going over there. So you're going to need, yes, your iron, your sewing machine. Drop your stitch length down to, my sewing machine, the default is 2.4. I'm going to drop it down to 2 if not even smaller than 2, especially if you get into small pieces. The smaller the piece, the smaller your stitch length needs to be. It's going to help you tear that paper out of there a little bit easier. As far as trimming down your seams, I am a big user of add a quarter. I've got these 2, plus I've got another one that's even bigger that I picked up somewhere. I don't know how many times I've used it. You can probably count it on one hand. The add a quarter has a little bit of a lip to it that's going to butt itself up against an area and help you cut that 1/4 inch nicely. And of course, you're going to need your rotary cutter, whatever is comfortable for you. And I keep turning this on, sorry. Whatever is comfortable for you. This one is a new one that I picked up, the True Cut. It's by Grace, and I truly do like it. It took me a minute to get used to it, but it is. I'm getting arthritis, and it is much. It does. Cranky Kangaroo said starch. If you're using the Kona cottons that came with the kit, starch isn't a bad thing, but you will be okay without it. Make sure you leave the stickers on. I'll show you the stickers when we open it up. Yeah, Cranky Kangaroo. Make sure you leave the stickers on, because sometimes there are colors that are very, 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 very similar to each other, and you want to make sure that you use the right color. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning. If there's a delay, especially on the TikTok side, it's because I'm watching on my backup on my laptop over here, and there's about a 20-second delay between when you actually say it and when I can see it. You're going to want a cutting surface, obviously. You're going to want some way that you can see. I have an LED light box. You just started on TikTok. Hi, Tracy, correct? Teacher TB, Tracy? All right. In my link tree on TikTok, and I think I've connected my link tree to my UBTubi. Also, if not, let me know. I'm a little technologically challenged sometimes. But anyways, this light box I got off Amazon. It's relatively inexpensive. Not cheap, obviously. I mean, it was like 35, 40 bucks, something like that. And about the same for a transparent cutting mat that goes on it. There are some more expensive ones out there. And if you feel the need to spend the money on them, all the better for you. Anyways, but that helps you to be able to see through. Make sure you use that transparent cutting mat, though, because this is not rotary cutter safe. Trust me on that one. But both of these were less than 50 bucks a piece. I've had them for a little bit, so, and they're holding up pretty well. Thread. I mean, you can use just your standard thread, your standard piecing weight thread, you know, your 30-40 weight thread. I have been getting into using bobbin weight thread for piecing with foundation paper piecing. It is a much finer one. This is Superior Threads Bottom Line. It's a 60 weight. It helps that seam lay flatter. It does make a difference. If you can see the difference between the threads. It is significantly different in weight, and so there's that much less bulk. The only downside to using the bottom weight is it is very slick, and especially if you've got a super short seam, I just do a little back tack on them because it easily rips out when you're trying to take the papers out. I've had that happen, and that's really sucked. Really sucked. But that, I do recommend that using, you know, find yourself a good neutral thread. For deep dive, something like this would work all the way through. It's going to blend in with your background. It's very neutral. It's showing up on here a brighter blue than what it truly is. It's kind of a baby blue. You'll be on in a few hours. Pop onto mine if you're free and want to chat. Absolutely. You're going back to sleep. Yes, Wendy is in Australia, so she's backwards from us. So yes, Wendy, I will pop on in a few hours. I don't know what hubby and I are doing when we get home, when he gets home from work, because I got some news today. So, but anyways, so let's get down. So you're basically, you got thread, machine, some way to press, some way to cut. Whatever works for you. You don't need to go out and buy a light pad unless you're really into foundation paper piecing, and then you will not want to work without it. So what comes in your kit? And we're not going to get into how it all goes together today. So what comes in your kit? Let me turn this so it's facing the right direction for you all. And I'm just going to leave that unplugged. That one wants to keep coming unplugged on me today. So you're going to get, obviously, this is what the first month is going to show up. This is what you're going to get for your first month. You're going to end up looking like this at the end. It is a little bit more challenging because once you get into all of these itty bitty pieces here, that's the challenge part. It's just more pieces. Still put together the same. There's still straight seams. There's still no Y seams. It's just smaller pieces. So, in this month, the first month's kit, there's going to be 18 different colors, and it's going to be 119 pieces that go in this. All right. It is more challenging because it's a detail project. The final top for this month is going to end up being 15 by 20 inches, and that will be the same for the first 8 months. For month 9, 10, 11, and 12, it's going to be it'll be twice the size. It'll be 8 blocks instead of 4. So there's a little bit bigger picture of what it's going to look like when it's all done. Pages in the proper order. And this is what the whole thing will look like when it's all done. Now remember, this is mirrored because I didn't invert anything. We're starting out in this corner right here, and we'll be doing blocks of 4 for the first 8 months, and I think it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't know. And then for the last 4 months, we're going to be here, 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 and here. Okay. These are the colors that are included, sorted out by color, and then sorted out alphabetically. If you've done any legit kits before, all of the codes are the same no matter what kit you get, whether it's Deep Dive, Kraken, Sculliver. AR is always Carnation. QV is always Velvet. So save your leftovers. I've got 3 file drawers full of leftovers. I was able to put together a whole other kit with my leftovers. All right, the next part that's going to be here is going to be your subunits, how you're going to put your subunits together as one. A1 is all one piece, so there isn't an assembly guide for A1, but this is how you'll put A2 together. The first seam that you're going to do is this little seam right here, and then you'll do 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. And this is just spelling out how that all is. B1 is all one unit, so that just doesn't have an assembly guide, but B2 does. Okay? This is your cut guides for the different colors. I honestly don't use this much. I'll use it just for, okay, I've done that piece. Now I can set AR apart. I can set it aside. I no longer have to deal with that. But this is, it's good to kind of look through this and see, okay, is there one where, oh my gosh, there's one big piece that I need to make sure fits. Do I have a good example of that? Well, like this one right here. I want to make sure that this piece, I save enough for that. And that's gonna show up on B1. So I'm gonna want to make sure that I save enough big chunk to do that one. And that things get laid out. There is plenty of fabric that is included. If you don't have enough fabric, if for whatever reason you cut things wrong, you cut something else and you just ran and then you didn't have enough room for that one big piece, send Legit a quick email, Lorette at legitkits.com. believe that's her email. But anyway, send them an email and they will send you back out a piece. Okay, no questions asked. You know, whether it be you miscut something, you lost that piece of fabric, the dog decided to use it as a chew toy, you messed up and messed up and messed up, and now that piece is just shredded. Just give them a quick email. They'll send you out. No questions, no cost. They want you to be happy. They want you to make sure that everything is YouTube was too blurry. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right. Well, hi, Anna. Happy Monday to you, too. So that's the cut guide. This is how it's going to break down. So piece A1 and A2, these are going to be two pretty darn simple pieces. Okay, and then we're going to move into a couple more challenging pieces. This is from the pattern side. This is the finished side. And there it is again. Okay, so here are the pieces, the foundation paper piecing pieces. These are printed on newsprint, so they're going to very easily, that paper is going to tear away when we're all done. So like I said, block 1 has got 5 pieces on it. It's all one sheet of paper. Bing, bang, boom. Piece 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A2, we got some piecing to do. All of these pieces make up A2. B1, 2 pieces. There's foundation paper piecing 101. Okay, and then B2 has got 3 pages worth of stuff. 3 pages worth of pieces. All right. Now we're going to get into the fabrics that come with. We're going to have different sizes of fabrics, and all of these are alphabetized within that size. So what I recommend is you have yourself a good space where you can spread things out. And I personally have a system where and I don't have one right within here. Let me grab one real quick. I keep all of my fabric in these clear envelopes that I get off YouTube. And I will put all of my leftover pieces in here from different projects. And just because I'm weird, I keep all the little stickers that come on them, kind of little trophies, whatever. But anyways, this is how I keep them. And I have a hanging file right here, and I will keep them right like that so I can reach in and grab what I need. So this is a rolling hanging file. It was a free throwaway from somewhere. Just a milk crate will work. A box, an empty box. One of the plastic boxes, anything. Well, here, I've even got this random box. And they'll fit in there just to kind of keep them. Or if you have the table space, just spread them out. Whatever works for you. Whatever. All right. So we've got all of these different colors. And I will go through and I will alphabetize these, spread them out, or put them in the envelopes. Because I'm only doing 4 blocks, I may just spread them out here. I've got a card table that's 2.5 feet wide and 5 feet long or so that I've got things spread out on right now. And that gives me enough room over there that I can kind of spread these guys out, and I can just reach over, grab the one that I want, and then stick it back in where it belongs. So we've got pieces that are 4.5 by 5.5 inches, 5.5 by 9 inches, a fat 1/16, and then we've got a fat 1/8. And then the one in here is a fat 1/4. All of those stickers are on them. The Konas are great because there's no right side, no wrong side. They do hold a nice crease to them all on their own. But if you want to starch them, go ahead and starch them. As soon as you order the block of the month, they've been pretty much sending out as they get them. You can order, or you can sign up for this block of the month until April 10th. Once that time comes and goes, you can't get in. There's no late start to this. There will be more block of the month coming up. And this one is available as a full kit. So if you don't, if you don't get it on the block of the month, you can buy the whole kit. There's more money up front, but it's about the same in the end. But you never know what's gonna. I don't know what the next block of the month will be. His goal was projected to have 4 different block of the months going on for the year. So whether that happens or not, I don't know. But follow along. Does anybody have any questions about legit kits, about foundation paper piecing in general, about the block of the month program? Any questions? Thank you for the likes, guys. Who has signed up already? Has anybody signed up already? I know one person that signed up already. Yay! Tracy, I knew you signed up. You're my one that I knew has signed up. Yay! Kim, you just signed up. Did you use my discount code so you can get that 15% off this month? The first month? Yay! So I will be doing sew-alongs every month. Probably it's going to be on over the weekend. Just going to depend on my schedule. I got some things that are changing in my life too for the better. I will see how traffic goes on the UB2B. Right now I've got nobody over there. And if that continues, I probably won't continue on over there. But I do have some relative success here on Tickety Tockety. But if nobody has any other questions, I'm going to kick out of here and get some stuff done before hubby comes home. But I will be back Saturday. I gotta see. I don't know what's going on. I know it's Easter weekend, but I want to just do one. I know, and some people won't have it all together, and that's fine. I know my son-in-law's birthday is Saturday. Yes, Beth, I remember that his birthday is Saturday. So I don't know if we're going to do anything in the evening, so it'll probably be early morning. Any of the time that I do a live sew-along, I will usually download it, edit it to shorten it a little bit, and then throw it over on my YouTube channel. So that way, there's so you can go back and watch it. Everybody has access to YouTube. Yes, I know, Beth. Yours is next Tuesday. Beth is my daughter, for any of you that are wondering. She's going to be an old lady. And her hubby's an even older man. Yeah. But anyways, if you have any questions, shout them out. All right. So I will see you guys. I'm kind of leaning towards Saturday morning at like 8 o'clock Eastern. Like early, like get up, get this stuff done. To do this is probably going to be at least 2 hours because there is a fair amount of small piecing, and I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. So hop on here and ask questions. I will be doing it slow and steady so that everybody can see what I'm doing. I like using this overhead setup so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. You can't quite see my face. I think I was just upside down for your ball, but no, I think I'm right side up. Anyways, you can't quite see my face in this setup, but you can see what I'm doing. So, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, it's 5. Okay. Terry, where do you hit a like? Just tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap the screen. And that will show up. Just start whack, 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 whack. You can tap, tap, tap for, there you go, you got it. And with TikTok, you can sit there and tap, 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 and there'll be thousands and thousands of likes on some of these, and there'll only be 5 people on here. You can spend money and send different gifts and such, but please, do not feel the need for that because I am not monetized on TikTok right at this moment. I don't know. Oh, well, let's see. You know what? I'm on. Oops. Nope, that didn't do it. Let's see. How do you like on a live on a? Because I never really play with this. I don't know. Is anybody else on a computer and know how to like something when you're on a computer? Because that's a good question. Oops, I just got out of my own darn live. Yikes. How do I go back? How do I go back? There, now I'm back on my own live. Yeah, I'm on over here. Your live is stuttering so bad on your phone. You're watching on both mobile and computer, so you can like. Well, I'm going to get out of here. My hubby is texting me because I sent him a screenshot of a very good email that I got this afternoon, and I have a feeling he's going to call me as soon as he gets out to his car. So I'm going to get off of here. You guys, make sure you got your fresh needle in your sewing machine, fresh blade on your rotary cutter. Get yourself a good working space. Get yourself plenty of room. Take all those other UFOs and just stick them in a pile on the other side of the room. Okay? Make sure you got yourself something good to drink. Non-alcoholic until we're done. Okay? We just want to hydrate so we don't dehydrate. Okay? And then we will. Oh, apparently you just can't like if you're on a computer. They used auto clickers to like. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Fine then. Okay, I'm getting off of here. It has been fun. I will see you on Saturday. Set this one down so you can see my setup up there, I think. Hello, hello. All right. So, everybody, have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.